January 17th is crazy. Alright, y'all. Yo, 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 yo. Mhm. Y'all, y'all, man. What up, man? What up? What's up, y'all? January 17th is crazy, y'all. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Hold on, y'all. It's not gonna take long. I'm just about to do the community post. So, what's up, y'all? It's ygcdj. You know, and I think no, not I think I know this is the last part of Eyes on God series. Um, Now I was gonna address this at the end, but to be honest with you, it wouldn't even make any sense. I dislike when people do that when they go on a hiatus and they act like nothing happened or this, that, and the third. I do this a lot. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm trying to break out of it, but I be trying to really rest my mind for real. What I mean, rest my mind is um when I started this, I said January 17th is crazy. I said like a few or so times, cause I'm like, yo, the last time I recorded or live streamed a sermon or a message was January 17th. Now, bro, it's April 3rd. So why did I not, you know, talk about God or not for like 3 months? What happened? A lot happened. I ain't gonna lie. And it's funny because it's gonna transition into the actual message about what I learned when I wasn't in when I wasn't streaming or whatever or doing any messages. Um, Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I feel like my mental is not good or I'm not that good spiritually, but I'll still spread the gospel, but it's like I feel like I don't know, maybe it's like the not the perfectionist in me, but it's like I feel like I want to give y'all the best, and if I feel like it's not gonna be the best, I just back off a little while. I felt like where I was mentally these past few months, bro, because so much happened. Like, so much good happened, and so much I learned from. I don't say so much bad happened, so much I learned from. Because how I see it, bad experiences only give me lessons. Even good experiences only give me lessons. Life, a big aspect of life is learning. So, it's just all about your perspective, for real, for real. Um, I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? I tried doing it multiple times. Like, I tried. And then every time I was about to do it, I'm like, nah, it feels forced. Like, I want to be able to come back and it feels genuine. It feels genuine, so that's good. But it's not all about me. It's about God. That's why we do this anyway. That's why we change this whole channel up. That's why I post and talk about God so much. Because at the end of the day, life, it has a level about learning. But bruh, the end goal and the main purpose of life is to get close to God. I'm being so serious. It's to get close to God, literally. God is the creator of our lives, and we're the creation. And we gotta get in tune with our source, man. All these, things that God given us are just resources. But yeah, let me not just to talk, cause I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna talk about Eyes on God Part 3, y'all. Fighting back or fight back. You know, I missed y'all. You know what I'm saying? I miss y'all. I would never. I always say this. I'll never stop preaching. I don't care how young I am. I don't care how old I get. Because at the end of the day, God is gonna be a turning point in your lives and in your walk where God will reveal what your calling or assignment is. And what that means, I'm not trying to make now none of the words fancy. I'm just trying to say like, yo, God will reveal to you in your walk eventually, or if He has already, what He wants you to do in your life and what He wants you to do to get more people closer to Him, whether that's preaching, whether that's making music for Him, whether it's multiple. Cause me, I don't only preach, I do multiple stuff, and it's not like I'm any better or I'm anything or anybody. It's just my assignment. That's what God called me to do, and He made it clear because I'm not saying I don't believe in coincidences, but when the sign keeps on happening over and over to point you to do something specifically, bro, it's kind of God telling you to do it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's crazy, bro. So yeah, um, so one of the things I learned in my hiatus, because like I said, my mental was kind of, I wasn't like depressed, like I was like, and I said like that insensitively, but when I mean I wasn't depressed, like I just wasn't like oh sad. I just like I wasn't in the right headspace to to preach really, because it's like I felt like I was going through a lot and all that. So I'm like, yo, like I said, I just wanted to give y'all the best, and I didn't want nothing to be forced. But why I need to stop doing that, and I'll still take breaks every now and then, but it's gonna be super spaced out when I take breaks, cause like why I don't want to do that. I've seen God work through me on days I was even planning to preach, on days I should have, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah. So, part three, we talking about fighting back. You know what I'm saying? Fight back. Eyes on glass. My fault, yo. So, I got some. We on part three of Eyes on God. It's called Fight Back. And you're wondering what does fighting back or anything have to do with keeping your eyes on God? Well, I'm glad you asked, man. Even if you didn't, I'm glad you thought about it. Even if you didn't thought about it, I'm glad you listened to me. Thought that. Never mind, bro. Y'all, I was about to say, I'm glad y'all listen to me. Assume that y'all thought that, but like tongue twister. It's just too much words. I ain't gonna lie. So fight back. Now, y'all, this is gonna be a little bit different. I think I've done this before in like John or something. In the last one, I don't remember. I think it was the first one or the last one I did. But let just go to even if you don't go to it, just listen to me read out of Matthew chapter 14. You know what I'm saying? And you probably wondering for the new people, yo, why are you just standing there with a basketball in your hand? It's because I'm not even playing the game. I just do this to stream. You know, because this is how I used to stream. Like when I did car meets and stuff for people, and people loved it and all that. But I'm just doing the same way, just for God now, really. So yeah, go to Matthew chapter 14, verse 22. And I don't know when I'm gonna stop reading, but I think it's gonna be all the way through Matthew chapter 14. It's the message version. You don't have to go there if you don't want to. Like I said, to me, if I was like a person listening to my own John, I'll just be like having it in the background, listening to it, doing something. Cause like there's nothing to watch unless you really want to look at the screen. Then hey, that's you, man. But so everyone got their own preference. So walking on water, Matthew chapter 14, verse 22. I'm just going to straight verse 22 because I want to show y'all something. This has to do with finding back and keep your eyes on God. So yeah. As soon as the meal was finished, he insisted that the disciples get in the boat and go on ahead to the other side while he dismissed the people. With the crowd dispersed, he climbed the mountain so he could go off, so he could be by himself. Sorry, y'all. my brain just went blank. With the crowd dispersed, he climbed the mountain so he could be by himself and pray. He stayed there alone late into the night. Now, this has nothing to do with the message, but y'all, when y'all pray, bro, there's this verse talk about going to your room, lock the door, go into your closet, like have a prayer closet, secret place, yo. Cause like when you pray, bro, real rap, that's that, bro. That helps you so much. That helps you mentally. That helps you get closer to God. You can ask God for stuff. You can just talk to Him, like literally verbally or mentally. When I mean verbally, like how I'm talking right now, you could talk to God like that. You could talk to Him in your head. You could pray for people, bro. Prayer is key. Prayer is key. Reading the Bible and praying is hand in hand, but prayer is key, y'all, for real, for real. So when y'all pray, bro, please try to pray in a place that you know don't got distractions, for real. Now, I pray a lot in the night. I pray after school too, but like I be talking to God, like I have like there's different forms of prayers, and I do like different forms of them a lot, but Trust me, prayer is one thing that really gets you closer to God, for real. And it makes you more in tune and more available to hear His voice, like you know. So yeah, 24 verse 26 right now for Matthew chapter 14. Meanwhile, the boat was far out to sea when the wind came up against them, and they were battered by the waves. About 4 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came toward them walking on the water. They were scared to death. A ghost, they said, crying out in terror. But Jesus was quick to comfort them. Courage, is me, don't be afraid. Peter, suddenly bold, said, Master, if it's really you, woo! Master, if it's really you, call me to come to you on the water. He said, come ahead, jumping out of the boat. Peter walked on water to Jesus, but when he looked down at the waves churning beneath his feet, he lost his nerve and started to sink. He cried, Master, save me. Oh my gosh, y'all. You probably wondering why I'm carrying on and oh my gosh, like why am I, why am I, because there's a deeper level of things, and especially in the word, there's a deeper level of things, yo. So let's go back to 28. Peter, suddenly bold, said, Master, if it's really you, call me to come to you on the water. 29. He said, come ahead. Jumping out of the boat, Peter walked on water to Jesus. So, you know how people mainly say, oh, Jesus walked on water, Jesus walked on water. Not only Jesus walked on water, but Peter walked on water. Now, not like they on the same level, because come on now. It's Jesus. They not on the same level. Nobody can be compared to Jesus nor God. But Peter, someone that wasn't Jesus, walked on water too. Right? And people said Peter, suddenly bold, said, Master, if it's really you, come to me, to you on the water. So he did about faith. Yeah, you would be surprised what you could do about faith. Literally. Like, you could have the smallest amount of faith, but just because you have faith in God, you'll be able to do something you would never imagine. But that's not even why I'm like reading this part. It says, he said, come ahead, jumping out of the boat. Peter walked on water to Jesus. But when he looked at the waves churning beneath, oh, that's even another thing, beneath his feet, he lost his nerve and started to sink. So, peep how when Peter was looking at Jesus, having faith in him, everything was going smoothly. And not only something was going smoothly that he never would have thought he would have ever done in his life. It don't say that, but who gonna randomly think, oh, yeah, I'm gonna walk on water August 26th? Like, come on now, like, bro, like, come on now, bro, like, nobody gonna randomly expect, oh, I'm gonna walk on, like, bro, nobody just walking on water. I mean, maybe technology could get up there, but you really not walking on water, you gotta use it, like, come on now, bro. So, real rap, bro. He had faith that, he's like, oh, God, if it's really you, then let me see you, basically. So, God said, come ahead, come along. And Peter, by faith, came out the boat and started walking on water. But when he looked down, what did it say right here? When he looked down at the waves, oh my gosh, churning beneath his feet. So, first of all, let's look at what does churning mean. Context clues kind of tells me what it means. My guess, churning means like something that's constantly moving or something that can corrupt something. Let me search the definition. Yo, I'm gonna have to search it up on my phone, cause hold on. Let me change the thing, yo. Agitate or turn in a machine in order to produce butter. Oh, that's not what I meant. But with liquid. Okay, there's another one. With reference to liquid, move or cause to move about vigorously. There you go. So I was kind of right, like constant movement, right? So when he looked down at the waves churning beneath his feet, he lost his nerve and started to sink. Yo, when you close to God and you keep your eyes on God, the quickest way to fall is to get your eyes off of God. That sounds so plain and simple and obvious, right? But y'all, just because there's waves or a storm in your life, that don't mean it give you the right to just, oh, I gotta look at the storm. Oh my gosh, that storm big. Oh, that hurricane big. Oh, that's a level 5. I'm not talking about real hurricanes. I mean, you can't say that too. But I'm talking about hardships in your life, breakup, death, divorce, drugs, bro. Yo, just because you see waves and storms in your life, it doesn't mean we got to give that storm or waves authority over God. What? God, the one who created that, you think he can't? He can stop it whenever he wants to. He can stop all that in your life whenever he wants to. Or most of the time, God really allows stuff like this to happen in our life to teach us stuff. Why you think the highest? I said I learned a lot. I was even mad. I'm like, oh, I wasn't the president. I just learned a lot. I just learned from January 17th, and I just learned so much, bro. And one of the things I learned even more was how to fight back. But we're gonna get into that. This might be long. I ain't gonna lie. This might be long. It's 15 minutes. I'm nowhere close to being done. So I'm just telling y'all now. I'm just telling y'all now. That's why I stopped doing the AFK money glitches, because it gives me a time limit. I ain't gonna lie. I came in and took care of my court, so I don't got no time limit. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. So he looked at the waves churning beneath. Y'all, do y'all know that storms and bad things in our lives are beneath us? People how it says the waves churning beneath his feet. Do you know that devils and demons are beneath us? Oh my gosh. I don't even want to skip ahead, but I got to. I ain't gonna lie, I got to. I was gonna save this verse for after, but just because it said the word beneath his feet, I have to say this. So he said, but when he looked down at the waves churning beneath his feet, he lost his nerve and started to sink. Y'all, don't let the storms and the devils in your life cause you to sink because of how scary or how big the storm looks. Y'all, bro, that's the point. It's supposed to look like that. Hard things in life are supposed to be hard. Life not gonna be perfect. Life not gonna be A1. Rich people, they don't have it easy. Money, bro. You would think certain things will bring you happiness. If anything, it would bring you more. It'll bring you more stress. I'm not saying all rich people are stressed. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, sometimes we think certain things is gonna fill that void when all we need is just peace. All we need is just peace within ourselves. All we need is just God in general. I'm gonna skip over. I'm sorry, y'all, because it said beneath his feet. I have to say it. There's a verse. And mind you, I don't even have notes right now. I ain't gonna lie. I only got like one quote in 3 verses in this Matthew part of the book. This chapter of Matthew. The verse is it's in Luke. Behold, it's Luke chapter 10 verse 19. Behold, I have given you authority to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall hurt you. We're gonna come back to that later, right? But literally, y'all, we have the power to I want to say it, bro, but we're gonna come back to it. All right, y'all, we're gonna come back to it. We have the power to tread upon serpents and scorpions, demons, literal demons, y'all. And it's crazy because it's gonna be like, oh, scary, and y'all. We gonna get to that soon too. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna take my time. I'm sorry, I haven't talked in a while, so I'm gonna take my time. I ain't forcing nothing. I ain't limiting God's spirit. I'm sorry. That's just me. Bro. So let's go back to 29. He said, come ahead, jumping out of the boat. Peter walked on water to Jesus, but when he looked down at the waves churning beneath his feet, he lost his nerve and started to sink. So remember, y'all, every storm is below you. Every storm is below you. You want to know why? It's because the power is not in you. That sound kind of green, right? That sound kind of mean. No, the only reason these stuff are below you is because you have God in you. We have God in us. So therefore, everything that is coming against us is below us. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. No evil can harm us because we have God in us. He's our protection, bro. When he died on the cross. First of all, happy belated Easter, man. That's that. You probably think that's why I'm talking right now because of Easter. No. Because I told y'all from the beginning, I had to come back when it felt genuine. I didn't want it to feel forced. Like I said, I was depressed. I just need that time off because bro, so much happened. I ain't gonna lie, so much happened. Like a lot of bad, a lot of good, but hey, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but y'all, I ain't gonna lie, man. Stay locked in, man. Stay locked in. Let me go back to this. He lost his nerve and started to sink. He cried, Master, save me. Jesus didn't hesitate. He reached down and grabbed his hand. Then he said, faint heart, what got into you? Oh my gosh. Sometimes y'all ever was in a season, I'm like, dang, what got into me, man? This not even me. Like, this not even me, man. Like, what was the root? Yo, when you're in a season of like you feel like you're not really close to God and all that, or you feel like you're just not doing what you're supposed to do anyway, yo, get to the root of that problem. What really caused this? Like, if you feel a certain way, like, what really stemmed that? Like, was it something today, or was it something from my childhood that brought it back? Was it something today, or was it the beginning of the conversation where that's the first thing they said wrong, and then I started retaliating, and then we had this big. What was the root of that problem, y'all? Find the roots of your problem, so you can cut the root. Cause think of it like this: when you cut grass, bro, it's always gonna grow back. Or when you cut a plant, bro, it's probably gonna grow back if it gets water. So take out the root. Take out the root of a thing, bro, so you really understand and make sure it don't come back, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Jesus didn't hesitate. He reached down and grabbed his hand. Then he said, "Faint heart, what got into you?" The two of them climbed into the boat, and the wind died down. The disciples in the boat, having watched the whole thing, worshiped Jesus, saying, "This is it. You are God's son for sure." On return, they beached the boat at I'm sorry, God. I don't know how to say that. Hold on. On return, they beached the boat at Gennesaret. When the people got wind that he was back, they sent out word through up in the neighborhood, rounding up all the sick who asked for permission to touch the edge of his coat, and whoever touched him was healed. So, y'all, Pete, bro, we have the faith to do anything because we have God in us, y'all. And it starts with us. Faith without works is what? Dead. You know what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead. So Peter had faith he could walk on water, but what did he do? He attempted to walk on water. He tried. He's like, yo, I think by God's strength and with the strength of God and my faith, I can walk on this water. But he didn't just sit there. It's like, nah, that's too hard. Nah, he still did it, yo. Don't be afraid to ask God for help in anything, bro. And I feel like a lot of the problem with like society and all that, and like the body of Christ, is we be too scared to ask God for stuff. Like he not God, bro. Like, bro, like I'm being so serious. Like, don't be afraid to ask God for something. If you want, bro, if you want to get healed for something, don't be afraid. If you want something, don't be afraid, cause real it's God, bro. He ain't no genie, but he God. And sometimes we will quit on a prayer request, or we'll quit on something so quick because we didn't just get it like the time we wanted it. You want to know why God timing is a thing, y'all? Because he knows when we need something. He knows that if he gives us something prematurely or too early, that can mess us up in the long run. He knows that because he's God. He the one that he created. He's like, can this person even handle this blessing? Can this person even handle? And sometimes he don't allow certain things because it just has to be in his will. He knows that it might be better for your mental and for your learning experience of life. Because what if he just took something away from you and you never learn anymore from that thing that you like? You know what I'm saying? So it's all about perspective, especially in the body of Christ too. So that whole story right there, y'all. When there are storms in your life, keep your eyes on God, bro. Keep your eyes on God. Literally, there might be storms, and the storms and things are always gonna be beneath you. It's always gonna be beneath you, no matter how big it looks, no matter how hard it feels, no matter how fearful you are. All these things are gonna be beneath you because we have God in us. All right, y'all. So, yeah. And here's the fight back portion of this, y'all, because we almost done. I'm gonna say 7 more minutes. I could talk about this in 7 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. Let's go back to that first verse I was talking about, or not the first verse, but the scorpions one. Luke chapter 10 verse 19. Behold, I had given you authority to tread on serpents and scorpions and all over the enemy, and nothing shall hurt you. So this is ESV right here. Now let's really dissect this, John. He said, "Behold, I had given you authority." So y'all, God not only lives in us, but he's given us authority, y'all. Like, we not just, I mean, nah, let me not say that. Let me not say that. I'm about to say, we not just some puny, tiny human. We kind of are. I ain't gonna lie. Compared to like spirits, we're not even just spirits. Compared to God, we just human. We just flesh. This is a flesh package. This is a rental. Because really, who we are is truly a spirit, you know, living spirit and truth. But yeah, y'all, we are humans, right? But God, he gave us his spirit. When Jesus died on the cross for us, not only did he forgive us for our sins permanently, he gave us the gift of his spirit. So now when he went back and ascended to heaven and had that last talk, he told him like, y'all keep on spreading the gospel, spread the good news, tell people about me. It's like the best thing you could ever have in life. It's to experience God, is to experience Jesus, experience his presence, experience his love. It's something unexplainable, but it is explainable. Just how good it is unexplainable, bro. Like, you ever had a food so good, just like, dang, man. Like, oh, what does it taste like? Someone asks you, oh, that place good. Oh, what did food taste like, bro? You just gotta try it, bro. That's how I feel about Jesus, bro. That's how I feel about God. You just gotta try it, bro. For real. So, yeah. Behold, I have given you authority. So God gave us authority to tread on serpents and scorpions. What does God mean about serpents and scorpions? Now, if you don't know the what's the name behind this, the real definition, what he meant by tread on serpents and scorpions, God don't want us to just randomly kill snakes and scorpions in caves. No, what he means is serpents and scorpions. Y'all notice how the devil or Lucifer or Satan, whatever, or whatever you want to call him, notice how he was a snake in the Garden of Eden. He came in the form as a snake or as a serpent, as they said it in Genesis. Yo. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nah, I ain't gonna go there. But all I'm gonna say is, yo, bro, we have the power to step on the freaking devil. I'm being so serious, y'all. Serpents and scorpions. And over all of the enemy. See how he said enemy after serpents and scorpions? And nothing shall hurt you, y'all. If we keep our eyes on God and if we use our weapons in the spirit, y'all, we gonna be up by so much on that spiritual scoreboard. And there's no spiritual scoreboard, but you know what I mean. It's a metaphor. What I'm basically saying is, y'all, we have the power to step on these demons, man. Fight back, bro. That's what I'm saying. I learned in my time off, and even before my time off, there's certain things that God puts in my spirit at certain seasons. It's always different. Like, he's never given me a repeated word. And if he has, it's because I needed it at that moment and at that season. But it's rare, like, when God, it's always something new. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's what I love about the spirit of God. That's what I love about God. But yeah, fight back, yo. Don't be afraid to fight back. When the devil tempts you, bro, in anything, when he tempts you to do wrong, do something, you should be bro, low key, I shouldn't be a pastor, bro. You know why? Because actually, no, let me not say that. Let me not say that. Let me not say that, bro. But basically, right? Let me go back to the message, bro. And I appreciate it, though. Yo, when we fight back, we can't be afraid to fight back just because we hear the term demon. That's a title. Like, that's what it is. Don't be afraid. Like, yeah, it's a demon, but that's a title to that entity, to that spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it like this. Demons are just fallen angels. So they're the first ones that really messed it up with God. For real. Like, before even Adam and Eve, they messed up with God. Because they wanted to be powerful. They wanted to listen to Satan, which was Lucifer. Lucifer, he was one of the best angels before he was a demon. Because he went against God, God's like, nah, bro, you gotta go. They all got kicked out. Whoever went with Lucifer, they went with him, right? But y'all, we cannot be afraid of demons, because if we are afraid of demons, we giving them more ammunition to really cook us up in the spirit, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, that's what I learned in my time off. I learned that, yo, I cannot be afraid. And to be honest, I learned that a long time ago. But the term fight back, God put that in my spirit, like, I say like November of last year, like November 2023. October, around that time, like around Halloween time. Because when we fight back, let me go back to the example. When we fight back, bro, right? Let's say a demon tempts me to do something, or I just get tempted in general. It don't always have to be a demon. You know, your flesh, right? Your flesh. Those are two things. Demons and flesh are the two things that promotes you to do wrongdoing in your life. Demons and flesh. So if you wonder what flesh is just our natural desire to do the things we want to do, whether it's right or wrong. Not even whether it's right, but mostly wrong. So like, there's spirit, like, oh, my soul, like, will I go to hell, heaven or hell, soul in my spirit, and then my flesh, like, it's not physical flesh. I mean, it is, but like, since I'm in physical flesh, that's the thing that draws me to wrongdoing. That's what makes me want to sin. And everyone has flesh. Every human has flesh. So if I get tempted by my flesh or from a demon, oh, you should do this. Oh, you should say that to this person. First, I deny, right? I give it to God. I'm like, yo, God, Please give me strength to not do this. Just say that in my head, say it out loud, whatever. Give me strength to not do this in Jesus' name, right? Then, after I deny that and I just give it to God, I'm just like, no, you got to say no, right? So once you say no, you think that's fighting back. You saying no to a demon or your flesh, it's a form of fighting back. But if you really want to fight it back with the word, y'all. Fight it back with a scripture. Fight it back with like something. Do something that's godly in counterfeit to what you just got offered, bro. For real. This is the only quote I got in here, y'all. Literally. This is the only quote I got in here. If you fill your mind with God's word, you give yourself more ammo to fight back against the enemy, bro. Yo, I learned, oh my gosh. And I learned that a lot, like, in this hiatus. That's what I learned a lot, like, the fight back turn. I was already learning that. But it's like, I started seeing results. I started seeing when I win, quote unquote. I started seeing when I lose. I'm like, yo, if I just really lock in and just focus on God himself, just me and him reading the Bible, praying and all that, right? On my own time. And when I get tempted, bro, I can't let just because I know a demon's tempting me or the devil is tempting me to scare me. That's one. Two, I'm not going to let that go through. I'm not going to just I'm not going to just do whatever I want. Because the thing is, if we do whatever we want, we low-key settling in our lives. You feel me? Like, if we do what God wants, there's this verse, it says, if I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not harm you. You know what I'm saying? That's I forgot what verse that was, but that's God basically saying to us. If we live God's plan for our lives, we're going to be living abundant. We're going to be living better than we could have ever imagined because we trust in God and not ourselves. There's another verse for this one I remember. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean out on your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him. He will direct thy paths, yo. So, bro, yo, fight back. Fight back. Literally fight back. You don't have to like physically Mike Tyson, but like, what, you know what I mean? Fight back in the spirit, bro. Because these demons, we can't just deny them and then expect them to not come back. One thing that will be reoccurring is temptation. Temptation will always be there. Demons are going to always tempt you. The devil's going to always tempt you. Your flesh is going to always tempt you. There's going to be places that can tempt you to do wrong. There could be songs that can tempt you to do wrong. It's all up to you to choose if you want to do that wrong or not. Obviously, I recommend no, because, like, you know, it's going to be a sin. But, y'all, fight back. So once you deny it and give it to God, then do something spiritual to fight back, to really tick off that demon. So because it's like doing the inverse of what you just got offered. So they offer you to do wrong, then you just let me read the verse of the day real quick. You know, it's me fighting back. It sounds casual. It's so casual. You know what I'm saying? So casual, whatever. All right, but y'all fight back, y'all. Fight back. This is the last Eyes on God series right here, y'all. I'm about to post 2 shorts. I'm going to post a short I posted on TikTok on my other channel. Yo, I got a bunch of channels on everything. I got like 4 YouTube channels. This is the first one out of 4. And I got 3 more. And then on TikTok, I got 4 channels. Instagram, I got 4 accounts on everything. It's like it's really just a security thing. Just in case like one of them get hacked, boom, I got another one. And even if they don't even relate to the same content, just to make sure I have more, like literally. So yeah, y'all, fight back in the spirit. Don't be afraid to fight back, bro. The next verse. 33 minutes? Alright, y'all, I'm almost done, bro. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the world, the darkness of the world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So what that mean? What that means is, let me go back to the verse 12 out of Ephesians chapter 6. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, y'all. There is this Christian rap song I was listening to by Secret. If y'all don't know what this is, God Made Secret. First of all, that album was hard. And one of the songs he was saying, it wasn't even a song, I think it was an interlude. Like, he had 3 different interludes in one album. And the interlude, if you don't know what that is, it's just basically the message part, or a song message out of an album. So he had 3 of them. He had the one to start off, basically the introduction, and then the 2. And in each interlude, it was like a transition to the different type of genre of Christian rap he was doing. And one of the interludes, Secret said was, the least of our worries when fighting is humans. And he's basically saying how demons view us when we argue with people, when we fight physically and verbally with humans, because that's what they want us to do. If we so focus on human beings, it's gonna be easier to get cooked by demons in our flesh. Because if we so focused on that base level humans and what we see, it's like, yo, we not even focused on the right thing. Let's get to the root of it. That's the root of the problem right there. We be focused on like humans and arguing and this and the third, rather than like, yo, oh, am I getting tempted right now? This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So in the song, he's like, y'all, we not even supposed to focus on being that conflict type minded with humans. That's supposed to be with demons. And that's how you know. Some people be saying Jesus and God is soft. The fact that God wants us to fight back, it literally says right here, y'all. It literally says it. But we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, against humans, against people, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. You know what that means? Demons. That's what it means, demons, yo. Against spiritual wickedness in high places, yo. Demons have rankings too, y'all. We not even go. I want to do that. I want to do a series about that, about like, but you just might get scared. People might get scared. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I'm weird, yo. Like when I'm scared of something, I search up so much about it until I'm not scared of it no more. Like my cousin, she told me about Five Nights at Freddy's. Like when I was 8, I was scared of it till I was like 11, and then I started looking up much about it. I was like, yo, this is interesting. I'm like, yo, this is interesting. The whole story is interesting. And not only was it interesting, I wasn't scared of it no more. I ended up playing the games, Five Nights at Freddy's. I ended up downloading the games, watching the gameplay walkthroughs. So that's how I see demons. I used to be so scared of demons, y'all. And I had this dream 2020. I don't want to explain the specific dream, but I'm gonna say there's a lot of demons in it, and I could tell it was demons. And guess what I did in the dream, y'all? Cause this is when this is when I first got close to God. It was like a minute ago. What I did in the dream when the demons were attacking me, I was trying to fight them. Literally, I was trying to stab them, and it just kept on going through their body, and I knew it was demons. Until I caught on God, and I started rebuking them, it just started like eviscerating. They just started disappearing, y'all. So y'all fight back. Keep your eyes on God and fight back. Cause if you keep your eyes on God, it's gonna be hard to get knocked off. If you keep your eyes on God, that's how you get closer to God. You're gonna be more available in the spirit to listen to His voice and to read the word. You feel me, y'all? So that's basically it, man. Fight back in the spirit and keep your eyes on God. That's why you see the next message. What day is it? Cause I do this every 2 weeks. That's why I took such a long break. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't want to like, bro. I be feeling like I'm a perfectionist only with myself, not with other people. Cause I be holding like such a high My fault, yo. I be holding such a high expectation to myself because I just want the best for me, and I just want to give the best to other people. Like I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. I just be straight up, bro. It's April 3rd, right? So the next time I'm gonna do this is 17th. The next message, I don't want to tell y'all it, but it is probably going to be stamped and approved. I ain't gonna lie, it just makes sense. I ain't gonna lie, stamped and approved might be the next one. Y'all, I don't really got notes for this, bro. All I have is message titles. Like I don't really have notes for stuff. So stamped and approved, I have an idea what it's gonna be about, but not until God fully gives me the, you mean? So yeah. So y'all, stay prayed up, bro. Keep your eyes on God. I think this is the longest message I ever had. This is 38 minutes. Oh my gosh. This is 38 minutes. I don't even want to count the first 10 minutes. I was just talking about me coming back and all that, but still. Y'all keep your eyes on God. Fight back in the spirit, y'all. If you don't even know what to do, just pray, bro. The same faith Peter had when I was talking about him walking on water is the same faith you got in you to just ask God for something, y'all. The same faith, like, yo, I don't even know what to do right now, God, but I got faith in you. So I pray that this can happen. I pray that this don't happen. I pray you protect me. I pray you give me strength. Whatever way y'all pray or you pray, y'all do it, bro. Alright, because God sees that effort. There's no right. I'm not finna say there's no right way of praying, but low-key, there's no right way of praying, bro. You don't gotta use all them. Just talk, bro. Talk. You could talk to him like he one of your friends, bro. Like, you see I'm talking to. You could do it like that in your head, or y'all just talk to him, bro. Because God. There's another verse. I think it's in James, but I don't know where it comes from. It says, draw near to God, and he'll draw near you. Y'all, God reveals so much in my life to me. If I didn't listen, I'd have been in a different situation right now. I ain't gonna lie. So God, y'all, I said God. Y'all, just Keep your eyes on God and fight back in the spirit. I see why you could be scared of demons. I see why. I see why you could be scared of the devil. But to be honest, he's scared of us. He's scared of us because we have God in us. So him knowing that we have God in us because God gave us that gift of the spirit, he's scared because he knows our potential. That's why you think he wants us to do bad all the time, because he don't want us to reach our potential in the spirit or in general. So, yo, I love y'all, man. It's YGC. Next message, April 17th, man. Stamped and approved. I'm gonna go post these shorts for this. I'm gonna go post the shorts for this one. And I'm about to post the shorts about the TikTok that I did on my second TikTok account on here. Yeah, I love y'all, man. God bless.